Canteen Sports Show, episode 29. Welcome to the
29,
show.
baby.
Welcome to the show, episode 29. Thank everybody out there on the Facebook page. 137 members. Really appreciate you. Thank you. Subscribe, all the 14 subscribers on YouTube. Hey, like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. We're on YouTube, Bleaker TV, Twitter, right now, live. Uh-oh, I lost my partner. It's all right. He'll be right back. All right, so we're on live. This is episode 29. Here he comes.
I think I had dropped off. I'm back, man. My bad.
All right.
My bad.
Okay. All right, episode 29. Oh, that's your old one. Okay. All right.
We're good?
So,
All right.
yep, yeah. So, We appreciate you. We appreciate everybody coming to the show, watching it, sharing it, all that good stuff. Hey, so talk about a little bit about some other than segment. Talk about other than NFL and NBA, a big NFL weekend, but we're going to talk a little other sports real quick. What about the boxing? Last weekend, Canelo knocked out Caleb Plant in the 11th round last Saturday. So question is, does this officially make him the best pound-for-pound boxer right now? What do you think?
I mean, as of right now, man, he looks good, man. He looked really
Right.
good last weekend. So I mean, I don't see nobody competing or beating him
Right.
from my foxhole. Yeah.
But I'm saying, pound for pound, any weight class, you're talking any weight class, pound for pound.
Nah. I mean, he just got to stay where he currently at.
Well, I know he's staying where he's at, but pound for pound just means out of all the boxers, he's kind of the best of his era right now.
Yeah, I think
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Okay. Yeah, that's what people say, pound for pound, the best boxer. He's the first super middleweight undisputed champion. He's got all the titles right now: WBC, WBA, IBF, and WBO belts. There's only 5 people that have done that other than him. Alexander Usyk, I think he was a cruiserweight when he did it. He's a heavyweight now. Bernard Hopkins back in the day did it in the middleweight. Jermaine Taylor has done it. Terrence Crawford, he's an up and coming guy. He's done it already. He's the junior welterweight champ. He's undisputed there. And Josh Taylor, also another current undisputed champion. So a lot of people have done it. I don't know. Some people you can make the case for any one of those guys, even Josh Taylor or Terrence Crawford. Both of those guys are undefeated. Terrence Crawford's 37-0 with 28 knockouts. Some people might consider him right behind Canelo as far as pound for pound. So yeah, let us know what you think. Who you think this makes Canelo the pound for pound champion, or do you got somebody else? Who else do you think? I mean, he's knocked out everybody. He's got all the crowns. Oh, he hasn't knocked out everybody, but he won all his fights and won all the crowns, all the 4 different championship belts. So that's the first time it's been done as a super middleweight. All right, let us know what you think. We just want to talk a little boxing. Let us know who your favorite boxer is. I don't know. I think maybe Tyson Fury's in that conversation, Since he knocked out Wilder. Who knows?
Yeah, not that Wilder. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, again. So we'll see what happens. So, all right. So going out to college football. A little bit of college football here. All right. Let's see. Georgia's number 1. Alabama's number 2. Oregon's number 3. Ohio State moved up to number 4. And Cincinnati moved up as well to number 5. Michigan moved up to number 6. Michigan State drops with that loss to unranked Purdue at the time to number 7, and that's what moves everybody up because Michigan State dropped out. And then OU's number 8, Notre Dame's number 9, OK State is number 10. So what do you think of the moves? What do you think about the rankings? Still kind of you satisfied with the rankings?
Man, I'm pretty much satisfied, man. Like I said, I mean, Cincinnati should have already had a seat at the table, man. They haven't lost the game. And, I think the college committee bases off the strength of schedule X, Y, and Z. Right. Cincinnati should be at least number 4. I mean, Alabama, they're playing New Mexico State today.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking at strength of schedule. It's kind of weird how they do the rankings because they changed back in 2014. They changed from the BCS rankings to the college football playoffs rankings. And so it's done by a selection committee that consists of people with expertise in football, such as athletic directors,
coaches, players, AD, all that.
Former NCAA conference representatives, former head coaches, not current ones, but former ones, and then some leaders outside of the sport, like, for instance, the former Secretary of State, Condoleezza Rice, she's on that. There's Lieutenant General Mike Gould, retired from the Air Force. He's on that committee. So they have several people on there, and they're the ones that kind of make the final decision. And the interesting thing about this, I didn't really realize that they don't even factor in the AP poll or the coaches poll. They don't factor them in. So I think that's why Cincinnati dropped, because I think a lot of those people looked at their strength of schedule when they initially came out, and OU as well, the way they've struggled against a few of those teams. They kind of fell behind. They had to come behind. They're still undefeated, but they struggled against a couple of teams, and they let Texas come up on them pretty bad, and then they had to make a comeback on them. So, but we'll see. I don't know. I like Caleb Williams. Have you seen him play, Caleb Williams, for OU?
I haven't seen him play. No.
Oh man, he's pretty good. He's going to be good. I mean, he's a freshman right now. He's a freshman and he's playing really well for them. They're playing Baylor right now. They're down 7-10 right now to Baylor. But Caleb, for a freshman, man, he came in and played really well. I mean, he's built like Jalen Hurts, but he can run around a little bit like Kyler Murray. I mean, he's pretty good. And so, and he can throw the ball a little bit. So, and he's a true freshman. Came in and helped him come back against Texas and hasn't looked back. So. Yeah. What do you think? Anything else on the rankings? You think?
Man, like I said, I think Alabama shouldn't even be in there, man. Alabama took a loss earlier, man, and they're 8-1. Oregon's 8-1. OSU's 8-1.
Right.
Cincinnati's 9-0. I mean, it doesn't. To me, it don't matter about the strength of the schedule. You're 9-0. You're undefeated, but you got a team that's lost one game to A&M, and I don't even think A&M was ranked at the time they beat Alabama, and they're number 2. And then today they're having homecoming. They're playing. New Mexico State, they got up like 50 points against them, now like 40 or 50 points. So,
right,
man, I totally disagree with this whole way up there doing things with this college football playoff ranking, man. I don't agree with a lot of it, man.
Okay, I mean, they lost to a really good A&M team, so I guess they give them credit for that. Then they ended up beating Mississippi State pretty good, and then they beat up Tennessee and LSU pretty good. I guess people view them as a decent team.
And see, Alabama, A&M, Texas A&M wasn't even ranked. They weren't ranked
at the time.
Texas A&M was not ranked when they played them, bro.
Okay, but A&M has had a good season though. Who'd they beat earlier this week? Didn't they beat? They lost to Arkansas, huh? Oh, that's why they got ranked, because they had lost 2 games straight. They lost to Arkansas, and then they lost to Mississippi State. Then they came back and beat Alabama. So I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know. It was just a matchup thing. I don't know. Who knows? I mean, it's only one loss. I kind of agree with you a little bit. I think Alabama probably should be maybe 4 or 5, maybe 5, just outside 5 or 6. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, the committee and they take into consideration everything. So we'll see what happens, man. Any games today on the college football that you want to talk about?
Oh man, Georgia plays Tennessee. I mean, that's gonna be a blowout.
You think that'll be a blowout? Okay.
Yeah, man. I mean, they already got us 20
Mississippi
point
State. Oh, okay, yeah. You're probably right though. Mississippi State and Auburn are playing right now. Auburn's up on them 28-17.
Auburn's up by 11.
Yeah, in the third quarter. Michigan and Penn State play. That's a big game for Michigan to come kind of solidify their place at number 6 and kind of being weighted in case somebody messes up, because I think Ohio State plays Purdue, who upset Michigan State last week.
Michigan's up now against Penn State. Yeah.
Right. So if Ohio State slips up, I think that's a chance for either Cincinnati or Michigan to slip into the top 4.
And so, like I said, man, who is Cincinnati? Cincinnati was playing earlier, so.
They played Friday. They played USF. They beat them up pretty good. I mean, 45-28. But
those guys undefeated. They're 10-0.
Yeah, I think if they beat SMU, I mean SMU kind of fell off, and so that kind of hurts Cincinnati a little bit, because SMU lost a couple games, I think, if I'm not mistaken, and they fell out of the ranking. So that kind of hurts. I bet Cincinnati was kind of rooting for SMU to stay ranked so they could beat them when they're ranked. But yeah, they lost to Houston and Memphis, a close one to Memphis. SMU lost, and then so next week they'll play Cincinnati. So that would have been a good game if SMU was still in the top 25. That would have helped their strength of schedule for Cincinnati. So, but I don't know. We'll see what happens, man. If somebody slips up, man, it's over. I mean, I think this is the end of the season. If any of those top people, falter at all in these last few weeks, Alabama, like Oregon, Ohio State, right?
I think, yeah.
You could take one loss, but man, then you got to win that SEC championship. To me,
if
you take a loss, so and it's probably going to be against Alabama. So I think Alabama could even take a loss and then beat y'all, and they could probably bounce back in.
That's how the playoff.
Don't you think?
It's like the Mafia. Alabama. I'm telling you, Alabama's going to struggle with Auburn. They're going to struggle with Auburn.
Auburn's playing well. You're right, man. Yeah, Auburn's playing well, man. I'm not going to lie. They might struggle with them.
They're going to struggle with Auburn in the Iron Bowl, and what I'm saying, I think Auburn will give those guys a run for their money, and Alabama has to go to Auburn.
Right.
You got to go to Auburn, bro.
Yeah.
Jordan Hare Stadium, so it's
Exactly. All right, man. Any other games you want to look at, man?
Nah, that's probably about it for the
Okay.
Scottish, man.
All right, man. Okay. There's what was I gonna say? Yeah, as long as Ohio State can win, I think that'll be a big game for Ohio State to see if they can beat Purdue. Purdue's kind of coming up now. They beat Michigan State, upset them. Maybe if they can upset another big team, man, they'll move up into the top 10, top 8. Even though they've lost 2 games, I think. So anyway,
Right,
all
right, right.
right, all right, all right. So here we go. Let's go to the NBA. Search the NBA. Waiting on our boy Les to come in. I don't got my NBA music, but that's all right. Because I'm waiting on a guest. My guest coming in. I think that's my guest. So yeah, he's in.
He's in.
Okay. Yeah, he's in. I'm gonna bring him in a minute. Our guest. We got a guest coming in. Big Mike, a Colts fan, gonna be coming in talking NBA when we talk some NBA here in a minute. All right. So NBA, Russell Westbrook continues to make terrible mistakes in games, costing them. Some games, the Lakers are sitting at 7-5, number 7 in the West right now. Can they continue to overcome and develop some chemistry? Is Westbrook going to continue to be a problem? Is he continue to just be making mistakes and be Russ? Is he continue to? Is he going to be able to fit in? Because it seemed like he's not fitting in. I mean, because what do you think?
So for me, man, he's very vulnerable, man. He don't fit the chemistry there, man. I mean, you got too many superstars in one area. And you can't channel everybody's energy to fit the cause, man. I think Russell Westbrook is a great player.
Right.
He's just not the right fit for the Lakers, man. I mean,
right.
The Lakers have lost, like you said, they lost to last night. Was it not the Magic? I forgot who they lost to last night. It was a close game, but they just keep losing.
Last night it was
they lost like it was like 80 something.
To Minnesota, the Timberwolves.
Yeah. It's not like, and so it's the things like that, man. You gotta. Somebody needs to step up and be a leader on the team and kind of disseminate what everybody else needs to do, man. That's what I think.
I don't know. I mean, he's been who he is. I mean, that's why KD left to me, is that he's got no conscience, man. He's electric, man. He's an exciting player. But, I mean, he just makes some dumb plays sometimes. He throws up 3-pointers. He's a terrible 3-point shooter. I mean, I think he's shooting 25% this year. He makes he just turns up.
Flow.
Right.
107 to 83, man.
Right.
Westbrook, he just collapsed. He just fell down, man. So it's like,
right,
man, are y'all gonna win? Are y'all trying to win? Or y'all trying to just scratch by?
Yeah, I mean, the interesting thing is this isn't even his highest usage rate, because his usage rate is usually around 40%, but this year it's at 29% as far as how many times he has the ball. Or how long? I mean, his usage rate basically just means when he has the ball. It's one of his lowest rates, but yet his turnover rate is one of his highest turnover rates of his career. And even though his usage rate is down, he's averaging like 5.5 turnovers a game. And so he's not. He's I don't know. It doesn't make sense that he's handling it less, but he's turning it over more. He's just making some bad mistakes. Yeah, I don't know. And the thing about it is his mistakes come at the end of the game. He had a couple of. They could have won the game. He didn't even look for Carmelo. He put up a 3-pointer at the end of the game. I think he airballed it. I don't know what he did. He bricked it somewhere. And I was like, man, Carmelo was hot, man. Carmelo's been shooting like almost 50-60% for the year from 3-point range, man. Carmelo's out there lighting it up as far as being a spot up shooter. And that's who you should have got open for him. Maybe drove to the basket, something to try and get Carmelo the ball, man. But I don't know. He's just making bad decisions late. So I don't know. I think that's going to continue to cause him problems. I mean, they keep saying let Russ be Russ, but man, I don't think that's going to work. It's not going to work, man.
You can't allow him to continue to do what he's doing.
Nope. He's going to have to change. If he's going to play like this, then they're going to have problems all year long, man. Anyway. All right. So Scottie Pippen taking shots at the GOAT, Michael Jordan, in his latest book and interviews. What's going on there? Scottie Pippen taking shots at MJ. What do you think, Canteen?
Man, as I've always said, man, the Bulls' legacy and regime was based off of one person, Michael Jordan. Everybody else had a supporting role in that whole organization.
Right.
Scottie Pippen, I mean, the way he came at Jordan. There's a better way to approach a situation like that. Scottie Pippen knows his roles and responsibilities when they were winning. You know, and so I think
So
if you're gonna come at me or got an issue with me, let's talk about it offline. Let's not blast it
so
on media or anything like
right.
that.
So you think it's a legit beef that he has with MJ, or you think he's just trying to get some hype to sell his book? You think it's just hype, or you think he's actually got a beef with him?
I think got a beef with him, man.
Oh, really? Okay.
A lot of those guys that played with Jordan, they had beefs with him. One of the only guys that I can say that didn't really beef with Jordan was Rodman, because Rodman did what he wanted to do anyway. But you had guys like Pippen and Horace Grant; those guys, they had like a legitimate beef with Michael Jordan, man.
With all the attention he got, or what? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Michael Jordan was the center of attention, but even though he was being the center of attention, those guys still won championships. If I'm the center, if I'm the center of attention, and we play on the same team, and you get a ring, it don't matter.
Right.
You get rings, I get a ring, you get a ring, we get bonuses. We
I mean, you play your role. Yeah, you play your role, and that's it, man. You play your role, man. I mean,
that's the key.
I mean, Scottie Pippen. Look, Scottie Pippen had a big role, and he's a great player.
Great role player.
But I mean, he could be a number one because, I mean, think about it. When Jordan left, they still won 57 games. I mean, when he left, and they came close a couple of times. They almost out. They lost in the when he was with Portland. They lost in the conference finals to the Lakers, who won the finals with Shaq and Kobe. So I mean, he had a chance there to go to the finals by himself. I mean, he's a great player, but I'm saying he was a number two on that team, and he just got to accept his role. I mean, that's who he was. That's the way it is. I don't know. I mean, I think he's doing a little bit just to sell books. That's what I think. I don't know. MJ hasn't responded. I'm waiting for MJ to respond. I'm sure somebody's trying to ask him somewhere, somehow trying to ask him, and, hey, what do you think about Scottie Pippen's comments? I'm sure at some point we're going to get that. What do you think? They're going to ask him that question.
Yeah,
somebody is somewhere.
I mean, a lot of that stuff is on service, bro. And so,
yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, man, I'll say this, man. Man, Scottie Pippen just need to stand down. Stand down, brother. Stand down.
He's like, shots fired.
Shots fired.
He's out there throwing punches. Right?
Yeah.
All right. So Let's Flow Canteen Show, episode 29. We're coming up on the NFL. We're about to talk a little NFL football today. Everybody's hooked up. I mean, the NFL is, I mean, we're in the heart of the season, right, Canteen?
Yeah, heart of the season, bro.
A little NFL football. All right. Gotta talk a little NFL. Gotta talk some games of the week. Gotta talk about a few things in the NFL and see what happens. I gotta bring in my guest, though. Let me set it up for him. Hopefully it works out here. All right, here we go. My guest, he's a Colts fan. Big Mike, a Colts fan coming in. Let's see. Hopefully he's got a team with his camera. Hopefully turn the camera on when we come in. Mike, see if I can introduce him. Big Mike, the Colts fan.
Get ready to rumble! Here he comes. Don't know what it takes to be number one. Don't know what it takes to be number one.
What? The Colts fan. What's up, Mike? What's up? Was that your song, right?
What up, bro?
Yeah, that was it. What's good?
All right, man. Yeah, I can't play too much of it, or they'll get me for copyrights, you know.
Turn it off.
Yeah, turn it off. All right, what's going on, Big Mike? How's it going?
What's going on? Man?
Yeah, the Colts are having their season this year. So what do you think so far about the Colts season so far, man?
It ain't go how I think it was gonna go, but
okay,
it's getting on track a little bit, kind of.
You think it's getting on track?
I hope so. It look like
you
it
hope
is,
so.
though.
You look like it is? Okay. And you think, what are your future playoff hopes? I mean, what are you thinking about the playoffs as far as you think you guys are going to make the playoffs, or you think it's kind of up in the air right now?
It's kind of up in the air because the rest of our schedule is kind of tough.
Okay. Now, I know you got Jacksonville coming up, so that should be an easier game, but then you're saying that the rest of the schedule gets pretty tough?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because
Cardinals in there too.
You got the Cardinals, the Bills, the
Bucks.
Bucks.
Hold on. Let me pull up the schedule, man. Go ahead, Flo.
Yeah. So you think you have a chance at least to make the playoffs?
What?
A shot?
Yeah, we got
a
a
long.
chance. Oh yeah.
You think so?
He
Okay.
definitely got a chance.
Okay. All
All
right.
right,
I got a
go
chance.
ahead.
Yeah. So we'll talk about the game later on today. So I know another reason I brought you on that you know the Hard Knocks is doing the in-season Hard Knocks. Indianapolis Colts begins on the 17th of November for Hard Knocks. What do you think, bro? Hard Knocks, Indianapolis Colts. Well, it's pretty cool, right?
I'm excited to see what they be doing out there during practice.
Yeah. You gonna watch it? I assume you
I'm
are.
gonna watch.
Okay. Hey, Canteen, what about you? You gonna watch it?
Man, hey, who's the head coach at the Colts now? It ain't Chuck Pagano no more, is it?
Frank Wright.
Frank Wright.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all got a
Yeah.
chance to make the playoffs. I'll probably check it out. I'll probably watch it.
Yeah. Hard Knocks
Yeah.
Colts, Indianapolis, in season, the first one in season. This comes on next Wednesday. So if you guys want to check it out, check that out. Let us know what you think about the Colts' chances in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let us know what you think and about the Colts season, and we'll talk a little more NFL football. I'm trying to move this up, but I'm having trouble now. All right.
Move it over.
All right. So here we go. Let's see what happens here. We're gonna talk a little bit about. Hang on a second. I got two different things on it. Okay, so OBJ go to the Rams. Do you think this is gonna help the Rams? Is OBJ gonna get his? Is this gonna get his career back on track? What do you think? Mike?
I say yeah, cause I think Robert Woods just tore his ACL.
Right. So you think that this will? But does this really help the Rams? Is this gonna be something that's gonna really benefit them?
Yeah,
Is he gonna be able to fit in? You think so?
He definitely fit in.
You think so? Okay. You think he'll be willing to take like a number 2 role, or he wants to be the number 1 guy? He's gonna have to.
He's to, the Cooper Kupp.
Oh, so Cooper Kupp's number 1, and he's number 2, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Right. All right, Canty, what do you think?
All right, man. So if we look at the Rams as of right now, I'm going to forecast the Rams for the next 4 or 5 weeks.
Okay.
I mean, the Rams got the 49ers on Monday night, win. Packers, question mark. Jaguars win. Cardinals, question mark. Seahawks, question mark. So I think Odell Beckham will play. He will have an integral part in that offense, man. I think that was a great move for them getting him. I do.
So he's gonna make an impact, you think?
Monday night.
Okay.
Monday night.
Okay. Because I don't think he's gonna play the first game back. I mean,
Monday night. Trust me, he will be playing Monday night.
You think so? Is that this Monday you're talking about? This
Monday night.
Okay. I don't think he'll play, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know if because he's not gonna really know the offense. I don't think he's gonna know the offense.
Monday night, the 15th. He will get in the game at some point.
Okay.
They'll fit him in there somehow.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah. Definitely.
I don't think he'll play, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. What do y'all thought? Y'all think OBJ is gonna play out there? Let us know in the comments. Let us know what you think about Odell Beckham Jr. going to the Rams. I think it's gonna be a slow thing, man. I don't think he's gonna make an impact right away. I don't think he'll play Monday. To be honest, I don't even think he'll be in there Monday. But if he is, I mean, I'll be surprised. But they're gonna have to work him in slow. They're not gonna be able to jump him in right away. He's gonna have to learn the playbook, learn what the routes are. The only thing about Odell Beckham is that he tends to run his own route sometimes, and so I mean sometimes that works, sometimes that doesn't. I don't know how much of a timing guy Matt Stafford is. It feels like he can improvise a little bit, but at the same time, I think on some of those routes he likes people to run whatever route he's gonna run. And don't change it up on him. So Odell has been known to change up his routes on the fly. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. I thought he may be a better fit for the Chiefs, who are used to improvising on the fly, to me. But that's where he wanted to go. I mean, it was his choice because he was a free agent, so he wanted to go to the Rams. We'll see. Hopefully.
And then he had his own options, man. So I kind of respect him. I mean, he wanted to go to the Chiefs, Packers, Saints, but I mean, he ended up going to a program, and I think he'll fit well. Out in LA, man. I think he'll do well with Matthew Stafford. I think he will do well. Absolutely.
All right, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I think it's gonna be a slow process. He's not gonna make, to me, in my opinion, he's not gonna make an impact right away. Maybe by the end of the season, going into the postseason,
maybe
maybe
16, 17.
Yeah, I think that's when maybe he'll make more of an impact, and maybe that's when they need him to solidify, the playoff,
A
the
playoff
top
spot.
one or
A
two
playoff
seed. Yeah,
spot.
maybe the first seed. Who knows? It depends, what happens the rest of the year. But
The rest
I
of the
mean, they're
season,
they're
right?
still they're still in the hunt for the number one seed. So, all right, we'll
Right.
see. All right, so the Cam Newton back to the Panthers, coming home.
Yo,
Will let me know, Mike. Will this keep the Panthers playoffs hopes alive, and will Cam have success in Carolina again? What do you think, Mike?
Um, honestly, they should have really never let that man go. But
Okay, okay.
um, I do think it'll help him out, but I don't think it's gonna. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be a big difference.
So you think they still miss the playoffs?
Maybe by a little bit. They might make it, but
Oh,
it's
okay.
all
So they have
depends.
a chance now. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, yeah, they got a
Okay,
chance in that division.
with Cam. I mean, because he's gonna have
what?
to learn. It's a new offense.
All
You don't think so, Canteen? This doesn't give him a chance. What do you think, Canteen?
right, Flo. Make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
They're
You,
4-5. I'm 4-4 at 500. I'm gonna beat you tomorrow, right? I'm gonna beat you tomorrow.
hey, we'll talk about that
So,
later. We'll
so,
talk about that
okay,
later.
okay. So what I'm saying about
We'll
Cam
talk
Newton,
about that later.
Cam Newton,
All
I
right,
think he
let's
was a
go.
great addition. I think Cam Newton, they should have never, like the young man said, they should never let it. They should have never let him go.
But
He was
does,
a
does
great
this
addition to the program.
this give them a better playoff chance?
I don't think so, bro. Man, they play the Cardinals tomorrow. They
I
play the
know, but I mean,
Cardinals
down the road,
playoff.
you still got 7
Okay,
weeks to go.
okay, let's be optimistic. I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay,
You
tell me
got
why.
you got here we go. You got the Cardinals. You got Washington
Right,
football team. You
right.
got the Dolphins. You got the
That's
Falcons.
that's 3 W's right there.
Okay. You got the Bills. You
Okay,
got the
maybe not that
Okay,
one. Maybe that one
Bills,
though.
Bills, Buccaneers, Saints, Buccaneers. Your last
Yeah,
4 games,
that's
you're
a tough
not winning.
schedule.
You're not
That's a
winning your
tough
last
schedule.
four, so they won't even make
Well,
the playoffs.
I don't know. Yeah, that's a tough end of the schedule, man. That'll be a
by,
tough
by
one.
the
I
by
mean,
the skin of their teeth. And I think Cam Newton's a great addition. They should have never let him go. But hey,
right.
if you leave home, you come back home,
Yeah.
and there's no place like home. So what I'm
So
saying for the
let
last 4 weeks,
what about this? Do you think even maybe if this doesn't they don't make the playoffs just because of their schedule, do you think Cam's gonna do well though? Do you think he'll actually at least play well and give him a chance to win some of these
I
games?
think I think he'll play well based off, like I said. But he said it's a different offense. So like I said, Rich Rodriguez went up to the Washington football team, so I don't know how they operate
Right.
now since Cam has been gone. But in the next it's 7 weeks left. They may
Right.
win 3 games. They may win 3 games in 7 weeks. They may win
They may win three.
three, three in 7 weeks.
So they'll be like 7-9 then. Or seven
You're,
and ten. 7-10?
you're not making the playoffs, and that's when I'm gonna slip in there. Not because I'm a
Seven.
Falcon fan, but I'm just being optimistic.
Okay, I got you. I got you. What happened to my
That's how
background
I feel,
music?
bro.
What happened to my background music? Hold on. Made me mad. I lost my background music.
I
Hold
mean,
on.
the last 4 weeks of being a Panther,
All right.
they got the Bills
Okay.
and Buccaneers again, bro. Ain't no way.
Okay.
Ain't no. Your last four
You don't
weeks, you
think so?
toast. Really?
Okay.
Bro, they ain't,
Okay.
from December
All right. I
19th
got you.
up to the new year, they not winning no games.
Right. Oh, I mean, I could see that happen. I'm like I'm saying. I think with Cam, it depends how fast he picks up the offense. To be honest, it depends how fast. I mean,
Right.
but to be honest, with Cam, you're gonna have to tailor your offense to him. I mean,
Right.
he's not gonna pick up the offense completely, not in this short of time. So you're almost gonna have to tailor your offense to Cam and some of his strengths. A little bit of that running bay, a little bit of that, run pass option where he pulls it back and some of that stuff, and then a little more QB runs and just some other. You got to mix it up with some of the stuff that he likes to do. He likes throwing it down the field a little bit. He's not good at that West Coast type offense or anything like that. There's certain things he doesn't do well. I think if you tailor it to Cam, he could be successful. But like you said, it's gonna be a tough schedule. I
It's
don't
gonna
know
be
if they
tough,
can.
bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to
Tough,
make it. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you think, guys. What do you think? You think Cam's
bro.
gonna have success? In the comments, let us know in the comments. Do you think he's gonna have
He
success?
got 4 weeks, bro. The
Yeah.
last 4 weeks ain't gonna be easy, bro.
Oh yeah, the last four
It
for
ain't gonna
sure
be
gonna be
easy.
hard. He got a tough game right now, right? Who they playing? The Cardinals.
They
Yeah,
got the
they got a
Cardinals
tough game.
tomorrow.
And then they
Then
got
they got
three
the
winnable games after that. To be honest, even though you're in that one of those games, they got three winnable games.
so
And
they
then
they they they,
at the
they,
end of
they can beat Washington, they can
right,
beat Dolphins, and they can beat
right,
me possibly, but they ain't gonna beat the Bills, Buccaneers, Saints, and Buccaneers again. That ain't happening. Not the last four
yeah,
weeks, bro. It's not happening.
yeah. We'll
Won't
see.
happen.
All right, let us know what you think, guys. Let us know what you think in the comments. What do you think about that? All right, so here we go. We're going into the games of the week.
Talk
The
to me, baby.
games of the week. All right. Let's see. We got our games of the week. Y'all give us y'all's picks. Let us know what you think on the picks. Here we go. All right. Let's see. Where's my music? God dog. Hold on. I'm gonna try and turn it on. Where am I at? Get rid of that. Oop, there we go. I'm trying to get my music back on. Hold on. Huh. Okay. It don't want to work. All right, we'll go without it. All right. All right, so here we go. Games of the week. Browns are 5-4 at the Patriots, 5-4. The Patriots are 2.5-point favorites in New England. What do you think, Mike?
I say Browns by 10.
Browns by 2?
10.
Okay. What do you think? What do you think is going to be the key there?
I say that offense.
The Browns
Browns
offense
offense.
picks it up? Okay, and they win in New England by 2.
10.
Wow.
1-0.
So that's an upset. What do you think, Canteen?
Browns in New England. In New England, I said New England about 14, man. I like Mac Jones, man. I love him. I love what he's done. I love how he's transformed the program and done great things there. I think their defense is subpar. I give their defense a 7 out of 10. But Belichick, man, Belichick in Gillette Stadium, you ain't gonna beat him. You can possibly beat him. There was only one team I think that beat him, and that was Tampa. And Tampa barely squeaked by him.
Hey, we beat them too. We squeaked
Y'all,
by
y'all,
2.
done, y'all
Yeah,
beat
we
him
beat
at
them.
home though.
Yeah.
Y'all beat him.
No,
Y'all beat
no,
him in Dallas.
no, we beat them over there.
Oh, y'all beat him in Gillette. Okay. So I'm going with New England by 10, bro.
New England by
I mean
10.
14, my bad, 14.
Yeah, we beat them in Gillette. By 14? Good Lord.
14, man.
Wow.
You gotta go with my
I don't know.
guns, dog.
I'm kind of all right. I mean, I got you. I'm going a little bit here. I'm going a little bit upset here. I'm going with Mike here. I got a 2-point game for the Browns, but I'm putting it on their defense. I think the defense is going to come out and play well. They've been playing really well the second half of the season. They've really come together on defense. They've been putting things together, holding teams. Let's see. What does the defense play? Their defense right now. They're third overall in defense right now, so their defense is playing well. They play good against the rush. They're number 3 against the rush and number 9 against the pass. So overall, though, they're number 3 in overall defense, and then they're the number 1 rushing team. So they're going to control the clock. If you look at the Patriots, they're only 14th in rushing, so they're going to be able to run up on down them a little bit, and they're going to be able to control the ball. As far as the defense, they're 10th in defense, and the Patriots are actually better in points allowed. But I think because they're going to be able to control the clock, I think the Browns are going to end up, being able to move the clock, being able to do some play action and help Baker out a little bit, and so Baker doesn't have to try and win the game by himself. And I think they're going to squeak it out at New England by 2 points. The Browns take it. That's right. All right. Next game. All right, let us know what you think about the Browns in New England. Next game, we got the Saints at the Titans. Saints are 5-3. Titans are 7-2, leading the AFC right now. Yeah, they're -3 at home. The Titans. What do you think, Mike?
I I'm gonna have to go with the Titans just because the Saints ain't got a quarterback, but the defense is good. But I'm gonna go Titans by 7.
Titans by 7. Okay, Titans by 7. So what's the key there? You said
Uh, really just the Titans offense, because the
you think
Saints
the Titans?
defense they gonna do their thing.
So they're gonna be able
Regardless.
to do. They're gonna be able to move the ball without Henry. You think?
Oh yeah.
Okay. What do you think, Canteen?
Titans by 10, bro. Titans
Titans
by
by
10.
Titans by 10 at home.
Yes, sir, man. I think the Titans, they look good. I mean, they built well, man. I mean, I'm gonna see what Adrian Peterson brings to the table tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm gonna see what AP brings to the table. Tannehill gonna do his thing. Hopefully, Brown is healthy. Hopefully, Julio Jones is healthy. But
Mm-hmm.
my confidence is in the Titans tomorrow, bro.
Okay. Your confidence is
By
in the
10.
Titan by
In the
10.
Titans.
Okay.
By 10, bro.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a close one. I think Canteen. I think the Titans are gonna be able to. I think that defense is playing really really well. I think that's what's helping the Titans. They were able to get after the quarterback, especially what was the last game they played against? What was the last game against the Rams? They were able to get to Stafford.
Rams, yeah.
Yeah, and so and they've been getting better and better. Even when they beat the Colts, that was a close game too, but they were able to get to the quarterback a little bit and put some pressure. So the Titans have been actually been playing pretty well overall defensively, and I think that's what's going to help them pull this game out in the end uh, against the Saints. Even though because the Saints right now, I mean, what do you got? Trevor Simeon. I mean, you can
He
go.
ain't
He's not the
not
one,
enough.
man. He can give you a little bit, but I mean Trevor Simeon's not gonna be able to, pull out that many games for you. I mean the offense was doing pretty well with Winston in there, but with Simeon, I think he can give you. To me, he's like Fitzpatrick. He can give you a couple of good games, maybe, but he's not gonna be able to pull it out for the whole season. And I think it's gonna be tough against this defense. And I think this might be a low scoring game because the Saints have also been playing pretty good defense, and they're gonna force Tannehill to beat them. The Saints. That's what I think. That they're gonna force the Saints.
Put that
Uh,
pressure on him.
yeah, yeah, yeah. They're gonna force them to beat them. So I think that's what's gonna happen. So, but we'll see what happens. What happened?
I think he might have dropped off, man.
Oh,
Or
he
is he
dropped
right
out.
there?
Yeah, maybe
I
he
think he might
dropped
have
out.
dropped off.
Hey, come back in, Mike. If you dropped out, I think you dropped out somehow. Just jump out, jump back in, and we'll see what happens. All right, so that's what I think. I think they're gonna force the Titans. That's why I think it's gonna be close because the Saints are gonna force the Titans to have Tannehill beat them, and I don't think Tannehill can do it without a good running game. And
Right.
and that's what I think. That's why I think it's gonna be a close game. But I still have the Titans winning this game
By
by what?
3.
By 3, I think. Is that what I said?
Now I'm just guessing for you.
Oh no. What did I have? I'm gonna look at what I had here. I had it written down here in my little mobile device. Come on now. Titans by 3. Titans by 3
The Titans by 3.
without without King Henry, man. That was a big blow though, losing King Henry though.
Yeah.
All right, there he is. He's back. What happened? You just dropped out?
Yeah, it crashed on me.
Oh, it crashed on you. All right, man. All right, so that's what I think. Let's go to the next game. The next game of the week. The Vikings at the Chargers. Vikings 3-5. Chargers are 5-3 and 3-point favorites. This is to Drew, our Charger fan. You know Drew, don't you? Big Mike. You know
Yep.
Sergeant Andrew. Yeah, he's a Charger fan, man. So this is for him. So the Viking. What do you think, Mike? What do you think? Vikings and Chargers. Vikings at the Chargers. Chargers 3.5 favorites right now.
I like the Vikings in this one, but I'm gonna have to say Chargers by 3.
You like the Vikings, but you're gonna say Chargers by 3.
Yeah, just because they're at home.
Oh, okay. What's the key there? Do you think to that game?
I want to say their defense because the Vikings got a pretty good offense.
The
If they can
Vikings.
hold their offense, they'll win. The Chargers can win it.
The Chargers can win it, but Chargers by 3. So it's gonna be a tight game.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think, Canteen? Vikings at the Chargers.
I mean, I'm going Vikings by 7.
What?
Man, look at the Chargers and their track record, man.
Vikings by
You let them.
7. Go
They
ahead.
got blowed out. They got blowed out by. I mean, the Cowboys. You beat them. They got blowed out by the Ravens. Man, I have no hope in them, man. I have no hope in Justin Herbert. I have no hope in the Chargers at all.
At all.
And if they lose tomorrow, their playoff hopes are done, man.
You think so?
They're not going. I mean, they may make it, but they ain't going to do nothing. They're inconsistent. They're not consistent enough. They're very inconsistent. I mean, am I right or wrong?
Yeah, they've been a little inconsistent. I can see that. I can see what you're saying.
Hey, when you seen what's the name? What's the name? The
What?
Chargers fan. What's his name?
Drew? Yeah.
Drew been in hiding, man. You know, man. They very.
He been in
inconsistent,
hiding.
man. Yeah.
Drew, where you at? We need to sound the alarm for Drew. Where you at? Canteen says
Bro,
you've been in hiding.
They very inconsistent, man.
All right. I think he came on last time. He came on like a week ago or so, didn't he?
Yeah, but I ain't
I
got
don't
no
know.
hope in them, man.
Oh, okay. So you say the Vikings by what?
7.
By 7?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Vikings by 7. Okay. Man, I tell you what. The Vikings had it tough, man. I mean, they played every single game close. Every game close, especially the ones they've lost. Within a touchdown, every single game they played against us, against the Ravens, against the Browns, against the Cardinals. They lost by 1. They lost by a missed field goal to the Cardinals. They lost by a field goal to the Bengals. I don't know. I think this might be the day that the Vikings finally pulled through, man. I got the Vikings by 3. I think they're going to play well. Yeah, I think they're going to play well. I think, I mean, if the Chargers win, I mean, that's good for them. This is going to be a good test for them. I got the Vikings by 3. I think they're finally going to pull through, put the game together. And Kirk Cousins is going to have a decent game. Their defense has played fairly well throughout the season, and they've always played everybody close. You know, they're 17th in points allowed, so, you know, they give up too many points. But overall, they're not bad. Their defense is decent. It's middle of the pack. But they've always managed to play everybody close. So I think this is just one game they're going to pull through, and they're finally going to get over the top and be able to pull it out, man. I mean, I don't know. That's just a feeling I have. That's just kind of a feeling I have. I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right. The last game here of the game of the week. Sunday night football. The Chiefs are 5-4 at the Raiders, 5-3, 2.5 point favorites. 2.5 point favorites at the Raiders. What do you got, Mike?
I got the Raiders in this one.
The Raiders.
Yep, I got Raiders by 10. Raiders by 10.
The Raiders by 10.
Yep.
Wow, the Raiders by 10.
That Chiefs defense, sorry.
Who?
Sorry.
The Chiefs defense? They're sorry? How sorry are they, though? I mean, they played decent. They played better the last 3 or 4 weeks, though.
Yeah, they hit and miss, though. One, they might play good, and then they just give you one of them games.
Okay. You don't think the Raiders are still struggling with the loss of the wide receiver? Was it Huggs? What's his name?
Rugg. Henry Rugg.
Yeah. You don't think they're still suffering a little bit from that back? Because, I mean, that was kind of a bit. You could kind of tell it affected them that last week.
Yeah, a little bit. He wasn't really doing much this season. He was having a breakout season, but he wasn't.
Yeah, he was
really,
their deep threat, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think, Canteen?
Raiders by 7, man.
You got the Raiders, too?
Kansas City done, man. They
What?
done, bro. They toast.
Toast? Man, they win this game, they're in first place if the Chargers lose. Or they're tied for first.
But like I said, man, I mean, if you're not playing your best football now, man, it's too late in the game. It's too late.
It's too late.
It's 7 weeks left. I mean,
You guys aren't playing that great, and you think you're. Never mind. We'll play that. We'll call it in a minute, man.
We'll talk about that. But I just told you, I just want to make a. Okay, keep moving. But what I'm saying,
By 7.
man,
Okay.
7, man.
So you don't think they're still going to be, affected by what's been going on with the wide receiver that
They playing where?
they're
Are they
playing
playing at
at,
home?
at, at Las
And
Vegas?
and,
Yeah, they're playing
and
at home.
Legion? Oh yeah, they gonna win by 7, man. Easy, easy.
You think so?
And not
Okay.
because of me, because of the bookies. All the bookies
Because,
and all the people that gamble and bet, man. Caesars,
hmm
the bookies, man. I'm going with the bookies, man.
You going with the
Rated by
bookies?
rated by 7, man. At home, at
Yeah, but
home.
the bookies have them underdogs. They have them as 2.5 point
By three,
underdogs. I
three,
know, but
two.
at home, the bookies got the Chiefs winning.
Man. I think they're gonna win, man.
Even Las Vegas is saying Las Vegas may lose this game.
They crazy.
You said you're going with the bookies.
Well, I'm going with the Raiders then.
Oh, you're
I
going
ain't worried
against
about
the
the bookie.
bookies. Okay, you're going against the
Cause
bookies.
all the time, the bookie don't be right. They
I'm
don't
just
be
saying. I
right.
mean, they're giving them 2.5. They're giving the Chiefs
They give them 3 points.
two and a
Give them
half.
three.
The Chiefs are 2.5 point favorites on the road.
That ain't gonna happen,
Usually,
man.
if you're a good team, you get at least 2.5 points at home.
It ain't gonna happen, man.
I'm just
It ain't gonna
saying.
happen, man.
Okay, we'll see what happens. I think that this is the Chiefs, man. This is their game. This is their season right here on the line. This is their season. They have to win this game because they can't go back to being 500 team. They can't go back to 5-5. They have to be up 2 games out of 500, 6-4.
If
This
the if
game,
the Chiefs lose tomorrow, they done, bro. Stick a
if
fork
they
in
lose
them.
tomorrow, I mean they're pretty much done. I mean if they lose tomorrow because then they got the Cowboys, they got the Broncos, they got the Raiders again, the Chargers, the Steelers. I mean, doesn't get any easier. You got a couple games against the Broncos, so I mean that's gonna be too hard against the Broncos, but you know what I'm saying. 2 games against the Broncos shouldn't be that hard, right?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
All right,
Last
they
week.
should maybe they should win at least one of those though. I don't know what happened. You know those division games are tough sometimes. All right, man. We'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see. I think the Chiefs are gonna pull it out. What did I have? I think I have. What did I have? The Chiefs by 5 in that game. The Chiefs are gonna win that one by 5. That's what I got. All right. Let's go. Our games. The Jags 2-6 at the Colts 4-5. The Colts are 10.5 point favorites against the Jags at home. You got. I mean, I know who you're rooting for, but what do you
You
got?
already know who I got.
That's what I
But
figured. But are they
yeah,
gonna win
I
by
got the Col-
10?
I
Nah,
think
man.
we're gonna win by like 17. That's how I feel.
17? Oh wow.
Cause
By
look, let me tell you though.
17.
Let me
Okay.
explain.
Okay.
So
Explain it to
if
me.
the Jags, to me, in my opinion, they similar to the Jets, and what we did to them last week
Okay.
was just forecasting what we gonna do to the Jags this week. Now the Jags do got to get a better defense than the Jets do, but
Okay.
their offense can't get rolling. So that's how I feel we're gonna create turnovers and the score gonna get up.
Okay. So you think what happened last week is just an anomaly the way they beat the Bills?
Yeah, I think the Bills just on
They
a
just had
little
a bad
struggling
game.
path right now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And you guys aren't on a struggling path?
Nah, we was at the beginning of the season though.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying you're 4-5. I mean, you're not on a struggling path, bro.
We good.
Okay. You by 17 though. Okay. What do you got, Canteen here?
I think he talking crazy.
You talking crazy?
He talking crazy, man. Hey, listen. A win is a win, no matter how you win a football game. A win is a win. Just
Right.
like how Florida, how the Dallas beat us last year, the Falcons, 39 to
Uh-huh.
40, a win is a win. So I'm going with the underdog. I'm gonna go with Jacksonville tomorrow. I'm gonna go with
What?
Jacksonville by 3,
Jacksonville by 3
a field goal.
by field goal.
Hey,
Wow.
by a field goal at Lucas Oil Stadium tomorrow.
They're playing at there though. They're playing there, right?
They playing at Lucas Oil,
Wow.
By
Jacksonville by
3.
3.
Jacksonville
Mm-hmm.
by 3.
Yep.
Nah.
Upset alert. Sound the alarm. Jacksonville wins another one.
And, and,
What do you
and,
think?
and, and, and let me be honest. it may not be the blowout that he's thinking.
Right. Well, apparently you is not going to
Because
be a blowout. You think they're going to upset him.
3 points.
Man, y'all are totally different sides of the ball, man. He thinks 17 points. You think they're going to upset.
It's gonna
Oh,
slow them down
man.
if they beat us.
All right, we'll see what happens. Let's see. What do I got? I think Jacksonville played above their head last time against the Bills. I think that was just one game that they played. I don't think it's going to be something they can repeat again. But I think 10 points to the Colts is a little high. I think they're giving them way too much credit, and the Jags not enough credit. Even though they played above, they still played a good game, and I think some of that is still going to carry over into the next game. Some of them have momentum, so I think this is going to be a tough game for the Colts at home because the Jags have a little bit of momentum. I know they're 2-6, but having beat the Bills, they got some confidence now in what they're doing. The offense is, sputters and struggles at times. The defense is pretty much the same. They play decent against the run. They're number 12 against the run. But I think Trevor Lawrence is doing a little better. I mean, he's got 8 touchdowns and 9 interceptions, so he's not doing super great. But the last few weeks he's been playing a little better. And I think with the confidence that they have, I still got the Colts winning, but I think it's going to be a closer game. I think the Colts win by 7, maybe a touchdown late, and they're able to win this game and pull it out. It's going to be close throughout the game, though. That's what I think. All right. The Bucks versus the football team. Les isn't here, but the Bucks versus the football team. The Bucks are 6-2 at Washington. Washington are 9.5-point underdogs. The Bucks are 9.5-point favorites. What do you got, Mike?
Oh yeah, I think that one's gonna get out of hand quick. I say.
Yeah, they're getting them 9.5
Bucks.
points. So.
Yeah, that's about right. I say 10. Bucks by 10.
Bucks by 10?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the key there?
It's really just scoring on that defense. I think their defense hurt though. Washington. Up front, that front four.
Some of them are hurt. I don't know if any of them are hurt.
If they not, yes, that's the key. Just getting.
So you got the Bucks by how much?
10.
Bucks by 10. Wow. Okay. So they're gonna cover the spread. What do you think? What do you got, Canteen? Bucks at Washington.
What they playing at?
At Washington.
It's gonna be a blowout, man.
It's gonna be a blowout.
Tom Brady gonna throw 4 touchdown passes tomorrow, man.
For real? Okay.
Tom Brady 4 touchdown passes. They'll probably beat them by 14. 14 or better. At FedEx.
14.
At FedEx, man.
So they're gonna cover. Okay.
Cover some.
Wow.
Cover and some, man.
Okay.
Washington football team, man. I love Les. I think he's a great guy, but their football team ain't hacking much, man. And you
They're
gotta
struggling.
look at Brady.
Yeah, they're struggling.
The thing I like about Tom Brady is as Tom Brady moves closer to the end of the season, they get better. They get better.
Right.
Brady tends to get better. You
Right.
know? And it doesn't matter how Brady finishes the season. Like I'll be honest, NFC South, they'll win.
Okay.
They're trying to make everything come through Tampa, man. And that's Brady's mindset. Win. You come to Tampa to see me to get to where you're trying to go. So I like them by 14 tomorrow, man.
14. Wow.
Easy.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think it's a little bit of a trap game for the Bucks. Kind of like I told our Ravens fan, Jay Glad. I told him last week that Miami game was a little bit of a trap game. I think it's the same thing here for the Bucks. I think they're coming off. They got a lot of confidence. They just came off a bye week. They lost to the Saints. So I think I don't know. I think they're gonna be a little overconfident against the Washington football team. I think they want to come back and win. So I think they're motivated, but I think they might be a little too overconfident. If you remember last year, the Washington gave them actually a pretty good game. They played it pretty well, and I think it's just a matchup game with them. Sometimes it's just a matchup game. Their defense against your offense, and I think they just play them well. I just think it's a matchup game that the Washington can play them well for whatever reason. The matchups, on the outside, the matchups in the middle. with the D line. I'm not sure if anybody's hurt on the D line. I haven't looked at the injury report, but I just think I have a feeling this is a little bit of a trap game for the Bucks. Oh man, I think I still got the Bucks by like 10. But I think it's going to be closer throughout the game. I think the game's going to be a little closer, and the Bucks may pull away late. I think it's going to be a little bit of a trap game. They may end up. I don't think those. Man, I have a feeling they might lose this game though. I don't know why, but the Bucks should pull it out by 10. But it's going to be a close game throughout. I think early the Washington's going to punch them in the mouth, and they're going to be able to stay in the game. And if you can stay in the game through the first half with the Bucks, you got a chance. So I think they're going to stay in the game through the halftime, and it's going to be close, and then they'll pull it out at the end. They'll pull away a little bit at the end, man. That's what I think. All right, Falcons 4-4 versus the mighty Cowboys 6-2, 9.5-point favorites at home. The Cowboys playing the Atlanta Falcons. That's right. What do you got, Big Mike?
Oh, let me see. I gotta go with the Cowboys.
The Cowboys. That's right.
I say they win at least by a touchdown.
By a touchdown? Okay. Cowboys by a touchdown. What's the key there, you think?
Getting Zeke rolling.
Getting Zeke going for early?
Yep.
Okay, getting that running game going, getting Zeke going early. Okay. All right, Canteen, that's what you've been waiting for. What you got?
Hey, bro, I told you, man. I'm riding with the home team, Falcons, man.
You right with the home team?
It'll be a close game. I think it's gonna be close. Between 3 and 7 points is going to determine who wins the game. 3 and 7, I'm going with the Falcons. I got to go with the home team, man. I think after the way y'all got beat down last week, bro. If y'all lose tomorrow and don't come to play tomorrow, man, y'all in trouble. Y'all in trouble. So I would say this: I think the Falcons will sweep by.
What's your call? What's your call, though? What are you saying?
I say between 3 and 7, but I'm gonna lean closer to 3. It's
okay.
Gonna be a tight game, and it ain't gonna be as bad as what you think it is. 3.
Falcons by 3. So,
yes, sir.
So you think the Broncos exposed us? Is that what you're saying?
Come on, man. What?
You said the Broncos exposed us?
At home.
Come on, bro. Come on, Jake. Come in here. Give this boy some. All right. You think? All right. Okay. You know what? I think this may be close early. Maybe. I'm not sure.
It ain't gonna be a blowout, man.
I think we're gonna pull away from you guys. I think this is kind of be a statement game. This is gonna be a statement game for the Cowboys. Hey, we're back. This is it. I think we pull away. I think this game ends up being something like let me see. Something like 30-20, 10-point game, but I think it doesn't even feel that close. I think we're pretty much in this game early. You guys come back late with a touchdown or something to make it look closer. I don't think you guys I just have a feeling this is gonna be a statement game. Hey, if we're gonna make a statement, we gotta make it now. You guys are 4-4. You guys really need a win, so you're coming in hungry. And the Cowboys going to come in there and they need to just shut it down and say, hey, I know you need a win, but you ain't getting it today. And that's what I think. The Cowboys are going to come in and they're going to play well. Gallup comes back. We're going to work him in slowly. Yeah, Gallup comes back, our third receiver. And Cedric Wilson was out. He was covering down for Gallup. He's been out with an injury, but Gallup comes back this week, and I think that's going to make a big difference for Dak, make him feel a little more comfortable because they know each other pretty well. They'll get the running game going with Pollard and Zeke. You guys don't have a great defense, and I think we're going to end up making a statement game, and the Cowboys pull it out by 10.
This is
Yeah! All right. Let's Go Canteen Sports Show, episode 29. Can you believe it's 29 episodes, Canteen? 29 episodes, man.
29, bro. 29.
That's over 6. That's like half a year.
And
That's crazy.
we just getting started. We're just really getting started.
It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, Big Mike. Thank you for coming in the show. I appreciate you coming in.
Right.
Any parting words out there for the peoples?
I just want to say 2022 Super Bowls. That's all I'm saying.
You gonna say what?
2022 Super Bowl champ.
The Colts?
Yep, 2022.
Oh, y'all gonna go to Super Bowl this year?
What?
Just watch out. That's all I'm saying. Just watch out.
Hey. That's all I got for you, bro. Come on, bro. Hey, for that one, I give you this laugh right here. You get that laugh for that one, bro. All right, man. Hey, you got to root for your team, bro. All right, man. Thanks for coming on the show, bro. Appreciate you.
All right, appreciate it.
All right, man. Take care. All right. Let's Go Canteen Show, episode 29. What do you think, Canteen?
Hey, bro.
Any parting words for the peoples?
Hey, tomorrow, man.
Tomorrow it is. It's on.
1 o'clock Eastern. It's be like
It's
New Year's
on.
time.
It's on. Yeah, I'll be noon over here. I'll be
Hey,
coming
man,
straight from church. No, I'll be coming
let's
straight
do-
from work. Actually, I'll be at work, man. I might miss some of it. I'm gonna have to watch it on my phone.
Hey, let's
I'm gonna
do
be
a,
at chapel duty. I got chapel duty tomorrow.
All right, me too. I'm going to help the soldiers tomorrow. Let's do a hey, let's do a Sunday night closeout. Let's do something after the Sunday night game.
Sunday night post game, pre-game from Sunday night football.
Let's do the post game after Sunday night.
After Sunday night.
Yeah, come on, bro.
That'd be
man.
like 10 o'clock at night, 10:30 at night.
Yeah, I'll hang with you. Let's do it, man.
All right, I don't know who else is gonna hang with us, but you want a Sunday night football?
Let's do it, man.
You're already tired. Look at you.
No, I'm not tired. I got a full agenda tomorrow, but I'm gonna watch my game. I gotta go to the airport, do some work and all that. But let's do Sunday night. That way I can
Sunday night, wrap up the whole day.
Let's do Sunday night, wrap up the whole day.
Sunday night.
We'll let the Chiefs and whoever playing, and we'll wrap it up like around like 10, 11. It doesn't matter.
It'd be the Chiefs and the Raiders. That'd be a big game. So we can come on right as they're finishing. How's that? Right as they're finishing, like a minute or so out. We'll come on the show.
Let's do that. Yeah, let's do
that. Okay. Right after post day NFL football tomorrow. We'll come back to the show. My music gave out. I don't know what happened to my background music. I don't know what happened. Oh well. But hey, thanks for coming to the show. Please share, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Make some comments in there. Make some comments in there. Yeah. Tomorrow we'll do it tomorrow after Sunday night football. We're gonna come on and do a wrap-up show. Take you a nap so we can all be ready.
We're ready, man.
Y'all don't know me. All right, Canteen. Appreciate you. Les couldn't make it.
All right, bro.
But maybe we'll see him tomorrow, hopefully. Hey, y'all take care. We'll see you next time. Les, Flo, and Canteen. This is what I call it's the people show, Canteen. This is the people show. This is a show for the people, the regular people.
Absolutely,
right?
Man.
All right, bro. We'll see you next time.